ended up winning. But they did a good job in the whole course of the day. We played well in some spurts. Actually, I thought we played pretty well in a lot of situations, but obviously, if we don't win the game, we don't play good enough or well enough. My hat goes off to them, and now it's time for us to regroup, get ready to go back to Scott Stadium against North Carolina this Saturday.
Mike, you guys were held without a sack and turnovers. What did they do offensively that kind of disrupted what you normally do defensively?
You know, again, they're a well-coached team. They got the ball out quickly. That's one of the things you can do to avoid sacks, and again, the same thing. And that's one of the things we've been able to do as well. But the biggest difference is they got a turnover, you know, after the catch and fumble or whatever was ruled, and we weren't able to match that with a turnover. You know, up until the latter part of the game there, maybe 3 minutes left in the game, that was the first 3 and out that we'd have during the course of the game. So very productive in a lot of aspects, but not productive enough to qualify with points.
Mike, what caused that second timeout? Just a miscommunication there coming out of the huddle?
Yeah, well, I mean, from the signaling to the inside, to calling it, to getting lined up, I mean, that's something that, you know, coaches, we got to make sure that those things are easy enough for the players to get lined up, and it wasn't executed today, so that's our fault.
What about on the delay game, on that second to last drive? They went from
4th and 7 to 4th and 8.
Yeah, again, with the, you know, I'll just say that, you know, with they have a 40-second clock, they got a 25-second clock. I mean, there's things that you got to teach your guys to look at as being, you know, being run down and be made aware of. We just, you know, just didn't get that focus that we needed to make sure that we could, you know, avoid a penalty like that.
The decision to start Matt, was that a reflection of Grayson's physical status, or did you decide to go with that?
You know, I thought Matt played a heck of a game today.
Well, I'm not second guessing.
No, what I'm saying is the decision to play him was, you know, he had a productive week in practice. If the situation lended itself to get Grayson in, then we would have done so. But as I said, outside of the first couple of drops in the first quarter, which is one uncharacteristic, I thought Matt had a really good game all the way down to the end. And, you know, so we wanted to stick with him and stay with him. And, you know, obviously, you'd like to have a positive result after that game, but
It seems like there were some instances where there were some openings for him to run or scramble out of the pocket. Did you notice that?
Without watching the film yet, you know, there may have been. There's always situations where you want a quarterback to be alert and aware to the sticks and, you know, what he needs. So, again, there may be some opportunities that he might have taken care of. I know we were 8 for 16 on 3rd downs, and that's 50%. That's pretty good. Defensively, we held them to 4 for 13, and that's pretty good. So, you know, again, you come through a game where you look at total yards, almost 500 yards again. You know, you look at a guy having a career day throwing the ball. You know, it's just one of those things that's unfortunate that you just don't come out with the win.
So is Grayson fully available? Was 100%? Well, how would you describe his availability today?
Grayson could have played, you know, if needed. I don't know about 100% right now, but as I said, the decision was made to go with Matt. We stayed with Matt, and thought Matt did a pretty good job today.
They average 5 yards a carry. Your front had been very good all year. Did they do anything different? What do you think? Why do you think they were effective there, especially late over the ground?
You know, they're a good team running the ball, you know, and they very productive in that kind of the element with the running back and Boone being able to pull him. Actually, he ran the ball more times than what he'd shown in the past, and again, hats off to them for exploiting what you know, we couldn't do or capitalize on.
Mike, had they shown Cirque throwing the ball down the goal line before?
You know, that's always, when you run that Wildcat offense, that's always, you know, a possibility. It's always something that you have to be alert and aware of. We were loaded up to stop the run, and obviously there was a breakdown. We didn't cover the guy, but you know, he did a good job showing his run, and then the last minute, you know, making that jump pass.
Boone made, I guess, made the play to get them down there. Was that just a very good individual play? Looked like he suckered your
it's always, an assignment, issue if the quarterback runs for, 5, 6, 7 yards, and absolutely that was a big play. And have to go back and look at, see where the breakdown was in that regard, but as I said, this was a game he probably ran more than he's ran in other games. They did a nice job. I know this was a team that was averaging 30-something points, even though they got 20. Again, it wasn't good enough for us to win the football game.